What's up, ladies and gentlemen, the YouTube, GC Extreme 88 here, coming at you with some weekly ranks. Some more collectibles and other stuff are going to be shown, and video games and movies and other stuff. I hope you like it. And here I am. So, the first thing I have up for the week is video games, because that was my main intention for this whole channel. But still, I have to have a little variety and everything else. But I want to start with my favorite. First off, excuse me. First off is the GameCube game, Beach Bandits by Rocket Power. It's one of my favorite video games I've ever played on GC, which is GameCube, of course. That's where I got my name from. And it is very great. It has awesome graphics, it has awesome gameplay and everything else. And I promise, guys, I'll start playing some more video games and recording them too, because I know you're probably missing some of that. And the next one is my favorite, because it's from one of my favorite series, but yet it's one of the most different. Pokemon Gale of Darkness XD. It was so different because excuse me again. But it was so different because on the game you couldn't walk around and go town to town, but you could go from city to city. You just showed you riding a bike or something walking there. And the first one was probably a little bit better. It was Pokemon Colosseum. But this one is awesome. I have no complaints. It's about a kid. And to be honest, I don't really even know his name. I played this game forever. But anyways, it's about a shadow Pokemon. What's a shadow Pokemon, you ask? It's a Pokemon that was captured with one of the Pokeballs, but yet they changed the aura of the Pokeball to where it would consume all the light energy and turn it into darkness, and thus making the shadow Pokemon. And on this, you could actually steal other players' Pokemon, because that's the object of the game, actually. Which is weird, because in the original series of Pokemon video games and the Pokemon franchise, you can't steal other people's Pokemon. That's why this one was sorely frowned upon from the Pokemon committee. But for the true gamers like me, we love it because it's our dream come true. Because we can catch Pokemon that we see other people have and can't find. And also, you can't find Pokemon in the wild in this one. You have to go to Pokespots, and there are only 3, and you have to feed them and everything else. It's tedious. That's why you gotta catch shadow Pokemon and everything else. And also, about this game, since you have to get their Pokemon, you have to have a certain machine, which is called a snag machine. And back then, it was used for any kind of Pokemon, but now they made it to where it only catches shadow Pokemon. But it'll let you know because it has a sensor and everything else, and it tells you if the aura is different or not. And also, the strongest Pokemon from this game is Shadow Lugia. They twisted it so much. It was so cool. I loved it. I'm going to have to play this game and other games along with it that I love so much and share with you guys. And it was only for the GameCube, might I add, so that's what makes it so special. Alright. The next section up is short films. They're basically cartoons and other stuff like that, but they're short films. The first one up is Toon Factory. It's over 2 hours of classic cartoons. We have Bugs Bunny, we have Scrap Happy Daffy, we have Goofy Gander, Gumbasia, Parrotville, all of the classics from when your parents' were children. So, they're good ones. But yet, we also have Bugs Bunny, and who doesn't love Bugs Bunny? So the next 3 are basically from a series. It's called Sky Surfer Strike Force. It is a really weird cartoon, to be honest, and it's really hard to comprehend unless you have like more than one episode and other stuff, but it's really cool at the same time. It's about these 5 people that are actual just normal people, and they turn into heroes to defeat mutants and it's called the Sky Surfer Strike Force. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. That does it for my short films. And I'm going to save the movies for last because they're my two favorite movies. And spoiler alert, it is Dragon Ball Z movies. Because I'm a kid and I love it. I'm going to do a little something different with the weekly ranks. I'm added a couple more stuff. But the office supply of the week, and also an office supply near and dear to my heart, the envelope. People don't give office supplies enough credit because you can put anything in envelopes. They come in all different sizes and they are very fun to play with. Why? I don't know. It's just really entertaining. Like, you get one of these, puff it out a little bit, got yourself a hat, anything else. They're versatile. I love envelopes. Alright, so the next one is going to be the tool of the week. And I picked the Tri-Wing screwdriver. It is a specified screwdriver for fixing GameCubes and Wii's and other stuff like that. That where you see the Tri-Wing fold of a screw or nut, this is what you use it for. This is the tiny one, of course, but I had to special order it all the way from Japan. So it's pretty expensive, but yet it's pretty useful. And then the next one I got is Card Game of the Week. And I got Magic the Gathering. Who doesn't love a good game of Magic the Gathering? Friends and foes, all the same, are all people as strategists. That's why I love this game a little more than any other game that I see around today. Because you actually have to think and use your mind and other stuff. And somewhat imagination, so it's pretty good. The accessory of the week goes to a cologne that is pretty special. It is Ralph Lauren Polo Red. It is my favorite cologne in the world, even though I have to have to use a little bit of it or it messes with me. But still, I love it more than anything, and I will never change to anything else because it's that awesome. Next one is a little creepy, to be honest, but the novelty of the week is an alligator head. This alligator head was actually caught by yours truly, but how it happened was a crazy story. I really don't want to go in the distance or the details or anything, but I saw it, I caught it, and they used it for other stuff, but they let me keep the head, and it's pretty cool. You can actually see the eyeballs, they look like glass, but they're not. It's really cool, I love it. And the last section of the week, the movies. And yes, they're two of the same things, and yet they're continuations of it. And it's awesome. I don't care what anyone says, Dragon Ball Z is the stuff. It is the stuff to be watching right now. And yes, the first one is Battle of the Gods, and the second one is Resurrection of F. This one is when Lord Beerus destructing the God of Destruction. There you go, the Lord Beerus, the God of Destruction, comes to Earth and fights Goku, and he becomes a Super Saiyan God. And then in Resurrection of F, Frieza comes back as the golden form of Frieza. And since he's no longer a Super Saiyan God, he taps into that power on his own since he absorbed it during the battle with Lord Beerus. And he turns a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Try saying that 5 times fast. But still, it still shows you a couple of good schemes and other stuff from it. And one thing I like about Resurrection F is that the scouter that one of the people use, it's not the one-eye scouter, it's like a visor. It's so cool. His name, I forgot the dude's name, but Whis from the first movie trains Goku and Vegeta. And Vegeta's always one step behind, but I think in the anime, Dragon Ball Super, they'll probably get a little bit different. They'll probably become equal, but he will never surpass Goku, or in this case, Kakarot, for his sake, because that's what he calls him. He'll never surpass, maybe even, but he will never surpass and go beyond Goku, because he's true-hearted, and Vegeta isn't. But that's about all I have this week, and all for this video. So, with a kind heart and a nice smile, I say to you guys, good day.